showed they can play, and Toretta certainly did, and that's why he won his tour card and the European section of the tour card race. And as you can see, he knows what he's doing with these arrows, and Dave Chisnell here will have to mind his work.
Yeah, he needs a big score here, really. He's put a bit of pressure on that.
140.
Like said, Michel Toretta, who's won his tour card. It's a big opener for him for a first game. Well, tops now.
Double tops. And going two double tops and hitting two double tops, and what a way to win your first leg on the PDC Pro Tour as a tour card holder. The fourth leg for Toretta, and Chisnell has replied with one of his own, but it's on the wrong end of a caning at the moment here. This is for 4-0 and 2 breaks. Treble 13, yes. Double 16.
97.
It's not far away, but it's in the single 8, and he leaves 24 after 12 darts. And unless Chisnell can bang in a 3-figure outshot, Toretta's back for a 4-0 lead.
$28.
Well, double 12 then for Toretta for a 4-0 lead.
Game shot.
Which he duly hits with a nice, comfortable 13 dart leg. So, 100 odd points behind, and he hasn't got the throw.
140.
Puts him back within striking distance, but like I just said, Toretta has the throw.
And a big visit here. Colin will leave the match-winning checkout on offer, and it doesn't come much bigger than that to leave 62 after a dozen darts for the match.
105.
Well, 62 then for a fabulous win for Toretta in his Pro Tour debut. Tops then.
It's been an absolute dream. Can he close it out?
Game shot.
He can close it out.
Michel Toretta.
It's definitely in. It may well have been obscure, but that was in, and it's 6-1 to Michel Toretta. What a dream start here.
Well, Willie O'Connor sitting on 66 after 12. It is for a holder throw. He'd like to clean this up with 2 darts.
But if he fails to do so, he's in danger of going 3 down with 4 to play. He wants tops.
26.
He has failed to take it out, and so now he's vulnerable to a counter-attack in this leg. And this is for 5-2. Another single would leave the bullseye, does leave the bullseye.
50.
Good set-up play there for tops.
Yeah, leaves tops. That may be irrelevant.
Game shot.
It is irrelevant, so even the freak leaving of double top. Finish with something much more manageable. It will do the job just the same. He wants tops.
Big dart.
9.
That's 3 for the match gone. One of them was at the bullseye. Double 5.
15.
Oh, dearie me. Willie O'Connor won't be able to believe that. And surely the end now. I say surely. There's nothing sure about hitting a dart to win the darts match.
30.
Wow. Willie O'Connor 5 then to stay in this contest. Big dart.
1.
Wow, and he's missed it.
Kroner has missed 6 for the match. He now wants double 5. No thoughts of splitting the 10. It doesn't matter now. And finally, after 7 mismatched darts, he hits with the 8th. And we see our second upset at the start of Players' Championship 1 here in Wigan. To leave tops, but he's left 60 when he returns, as he will, because Woodhouse has no finish on the agenda. So Steve Lennon with a chance to go out in 15 or 14 darts here.
57.
And creep back into the match. Single leaves double. It's another missed dart at double. And another.
40.
I make that now 15 darts missed at double by Steve Lennon. Is that his last dart of the match? Is it his last dart of the match? It will be if Luke Woodhouse cans this double 18.
100
would have been some way to wrap it up. But Luke Woodhouse knows even if he loses this leg, he's got multiple chances to come. He'll have multiple match darts surely from here.
No
now
score.
busts his score. He's going to have match darts from here. Never mind, I was thinking about the next leg, and I'm sure Luke Woodhouse was too. Now he's thinking about closing the door right here, right now. Splitting it for double 8, Luke Woodhouse.
Two.
Well, he was given a couple of chances there by Steve Lennon busting his score, but he couldn't take them.
Game shot.
And Steve Lennon is still in this darts match, believe it or believe it not. 2 visits from 167 though for Luke Woodhouse. He's going to need both those visits.
100.
Third dart leaves a 2-dart combo finish.
$97.
So more match darts incoming, or match dart incoming. Choice of double. The choice for Luke Woodhouse is double 16. And that's a long way off as well. So, as I said, it's not quite over yet. It certainly won't be if Steve Lennon can take this out, but needs to find the treble 16. He can't find it. And so Luke
52.
Woodhouse now 3 in hand and a clear open target, and that target is double 12. And there it is.
Luke Woodhouse.
And Steve Lennon missed too many chances and gave Luke Woodhouse too many chances, and in the end Woodhouse took enough of them to get over the finishing line. A very solid pro in Jim Williams.
180.
But Littler bangs in the first of what we'd expect would be many maximums, and at the start of the day's play here in Wigan, Littler
140.
was installed as the bookmaker's favourite to win this event, and he started to go off favourite for everything he enters in the minute, and I'd expect him to almost be named favourite to be the next Pope
127.
by the end of the year. But he's certainly favourite to win this tournament, and he's favourite to beat Williams here, and he's certainly favourite to get a break of throw in the opening leg, and it could come in 11 darts here.
58.
14 for tops. For tops.
Game shot.
12 dart leg. So you talk about a fast start for Luke Littler. So Jim Williams here with a chance to break the throw and get back in business. Will he stay for the treble or go double-double? Stayed looking for the treble 20, which would have left double 8.
56.
And he's now going to need some missed dart or darts at double from his opponent. Has he miscounted here?
31.
Scoreboard must be wrong.
Game shot.
And Jim Williams, regardless of all the shenanigans there, has
$97.
Littler's average still over 100, 101 and change.
96.
And this is going to be a 5-1 lead unless Williams can take this out. 16. Oh, and he's missed it. 2 single 8s. And now another
32.
Well, now a 16 to lead double 16. Thought he was going to make it 3 single 8s to leave tops. It won't matter. Or will it matter? No,
Game shot.
He doesn't miss double 10 very often. He's double from it. In fact, his average has been over 100 from the get-go. First leg was a 12-darter.
180.
And that is another maximum. A 6th maximum of the match.
123.
Williams narrowly misses his 2nd. So Littler should finish with a ton-topping average here on his first run out. And he follows with another max. Couple in the same leg, back-to-back maxes from Luke Littler to leave himself in with a chance of what would be the best leg of an outstanding performance. Could be an 11-dart leg.
81.
He's had 12, 13 and 14 darters. This is for 11 on tops.
Game
and that's
shot
an
and a match.
outstanding exhibition of dartistry from Luke Littler. In his first Players' Championship performance, he demolishes Jim Williams. One mid-match mix-up which cost him a leg, but apart from that, it was imperious stuff from Luke the Nuke.
Around Mr. Stud, what goes around comes around.
It's all right if you miss inside. If you go out the board, you've scored nothing. And now Michael Smith suddenly, almost out of nowhere, is feeling the heat because he's in danger, possibly, of going behind. He is 65. Still odds on to win this leg, but there's just a hope now for James Hurrell from here, who's playing better now, isn't he? He's improved, definitely, as the match has gone on, James Hurrell.
52.
Now Michael Smith will get 2 darts at a double here, but he's been profligate on the doubles. Double 10.
46.
I mean, you'd fancy Michael Smith, when playing well, to bang in that double 10 almost blindfold.
Yeah.
But not today. Needs the treble. Would have left the bullseye, and he knows that was just a half a chance to take the lead.
58.
I think we're both in agreement, Rod. There's nothing wrong with the scoring phase of these two guys, but their finishing has just been, well.
Find a polite word, Colin.
Well, I don't want to say non-existent, because they've obviously both hit 3 doubles each, but
2 here, a double 4. Look at that. The finishing in this match has been superb. There's still been 35 darts missed at double in the match between the two dartists, and only 7 hit.
140.
So by any metric, that's not great. But in the end, it'll be whichever player's finishing is less bad than 100. His opponent will win the match, won't it? They're both going to be poor stats at double, but one of them will be less poor and they'll win.
Yeah.
Oh, he's in again here, Hurrell. 2 at double 8. 1 at double 4.
72.
2 to add to the missed double stat. Michael Smith looking at something very much long range and out of range. Right, do you think James Hurrell will go out in these 3, Colin?
I think he will.
Do you? Do you?
I think he will.
And that's why Colin Lloyd is known as the judge. As Hurrell goes 5-3 up. He's won 4 legs on the trot here, James Hurrell.
The tops and 10s isn't happening for him. Whereas I tend to find with Michael a lot of the time that he will set out top 10s, top 10s, top 10s. You know, maybe if it's not happening, change it.
Well, he's not got much time or wriggle room to start chopping and changing his MO here, has he? He's got to win 3 legs straight, and he can't afford to start having a bit of fun. He goes for the ball.
Why go for a double?
Bully boy. We can make up reasons for virtually everything, and we often do, but that was one stat where the numbers were saying Smith wasn't as good last year. Tell you what, that would be called a maximum all day long. This wouldn't
140.
Yeah. Normally, when he's playing well.
Yeah.
When Michael found the first in the treble 20, he could just call the 180, but hasn't happened there on the last 2 visits, as we've just witnessed. But nevertheless, he's in charge here.
100.
As he threatens to rally from 3-6 behind. What a strange match it's been.
96.
But now he's got to hope Hurrell can't take out the 101, so he gets a poke at 40 to level. Yes. A double 12, match start. Match start it is.
James Hurrell.
It's another big upset as James Hurrell dumps out the former world champion Michael Smith, who led 3-1.
$96.
Like you say, Rod, that is what he's capable of doing. I think he just needs to do it a little bit more often.
140.
Chatting with Merv earlier before we came on air here at Robin Park Arena. Anybody who's going to contact and say, why is Mervyn King wearing no straps on his elbows?
59.
He's suffering from tennis elbow on both elbows, believe it or not. So he's in a little bit of discomfort anyway.
59.
But if you want to stay on tour, Rod, you've got to be here, you've got to compete.
Well, you don't play, you don't get any ranking points. It really is as simple as that.
Yep.
86.
Well, he needs to put a bit of a dent in this 246, and that's a great way to start.
Well, that is a dent.
180.
And that's a very big dent, and that leaves just 66. So Ryan Joyce with a three-figure combination to try and crack here. Can he crack the code? Well, he can if he hits the bull. Oh, 1, 2, 3 from Merv. Raised to 1, 2, 4 by Ryan. Witness so far. No finish.
60.
Well, he'll be disappointed with that. I mean, this 7 isn't a give me.
No score.
What
Good
Mervyn
grief.
King would have done there for a ton. But still a big finish. We've seen him take out 2 3-dart finishes before.
And possibly another. 18 leaves his favourite, the double 16.
78.
No. Well, Joyce, fresh from busting 7, comes back looking for the single 3, not the treble. Finds it, double 2. Well, Ryan Joyce, over the last 3 visits, has just gone to pieces. Like the Tetris pieces on the back of his shirt. It's fallen apart, Ryan Joyce. Double 8. And ahead plus these. 200 ahead.
94.
Well, Mervyn King on the cusp of victory over Ryan Joyce here
100.
to move on into the 3rd round, the last 32 if you prefer. 60 left.
47.
70 left, sorry. Yeah, it was now 40 left. And there was a time when Mervyn King used to avoid tops.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
60
there, right?
Now, he'll love it if he can hit it. And he has hit it right in the middle of the bed, and Mervyn King completes a superb victory over Ryan Joyce. Some brilliant high finishes. Well, great darts from Gildo. And now, just 3 darts away from a moment of magic, Colin Lloyd.
127.
This would be the Midas touch. No.
65.
Could have been an oasis of glory in a desert of disappointing darts.
You know, back-to-back 180s, it could end up losing the leg. Well, not with a first dart like that. That was a little bit rushed there, I think, by Lee. A little rush of blood there.
$80.
Right, Andrew Goulding does not want to mess around here. Just wants to re-establish daylight between himself and his opponent. Tops is left for Goldfinger.
56.
Now then, 56 scored and 56 now left for Lee Evans. Oh, close to the double, but it's in the single for double 18. And
Game
that
shot.
is in the double, and Lee Evans levels up for the win. Double 8.
$24.
3 chances come and go.
Well, this would really hurt. Wire away.
$125.
Good setup. Good way to pressure that double 4. And it is double four for Lee Evans then to move into the next round, which he duly hits.
And Lee Evans gets through. He was all over the place early on. It was really tough going.
Cameron Menzies has got the jump on him here in this leg. But like you say, it's very early days. It's only the first leg.
180.
That's what he's capable of doing to put the pressure on this 32.
24 now left. And if he misses this, there could be fireworks 20. From Littler. Well, Menzies has absolutely coasted this leg, but he's not finished it off, and that could spell trouble. And this could certainly spell trouble on double 11. That is trouble with a capital T, underlined in black ink. Well, 180, 124.
Average 107. I don't think he's going to average 107.
No, 104, I said.
Or 104 then. And I don't think he's going to win 6-1. I think he's probably going to win 6-0. And that's no disrespect to Cameron Menzies.
At the moment, he's not averaging 104, he's averaging 109.
Well, there you go. Exactly. That's what I said.
Oh, yeah, right.
Double 10 then.
Game shot.
Well. And some of the gurning that goes on from the Scotsman is quite incredible. Talking of quite incredible,
180.
He puts 3 darts on a pinhead, doesn't he? There's the cam in action again there. Beautiful stuff. But, you know, I know any dart in the treble 20 counts 60, 59. But Littler puts the 3 darts on the smallest area, I think, of any top professional.
Yeah, totally agree.
180.
Exhibit B, following on from Exhibit A in the last leg, and now, well, we've seen the 9-dart leg in Bahrain, wasn't it?
Yep.
162.
From Luke Littler. Could we see it in Wigan and the PDC? We could. And now the double 12, and Menzies cheering it on, but Littler can't finish. Wow. That would have been, even by Littler's standards, absolutely an astonishing introduction to the PDC Pro Tour. And we all know they missed more doubles than they hit, but it seemed a certainty he was going to get it, didn't it? Just the way things were flowing. And Menzies' reaction just led to it. It makes no odds. The leg's gone. It's fine.
I suppose he'll have to just settle for a 10, won't he?
But Menzies...
I know people say, Rod, that you know you can't take anything away from a loss.
140.
I disagree. In the fact that Menzies can take a lot away from this game, in the fact that he can walk away head held high,
83,
knowing that he is actually playing very well. He just hasn't been at the races in this match, but he's still throwing some fantastic
83.
darts.
90.
Well, I'm not sure that that's not one of the first mistakes of the match by Luke Littler. I don't think he really wanted to leave 28, but that's what he left. It's not going to matter because Menzies has gone out. 5-1. But a cap. Well, you might as well enjoy it, mightn't you? I mean, he's got a good view of what Littler's doing here. He's got the view that people would pay a lot of money to have, standing behind Luke Littler watching him throw.
180.
It's quite a pleasure, unless you're trying to beat him. Now Cameron. Now Cameron, can you do what Littler couldn't? And a smile creeps across the Littler face as he realises that his opponent is on a 9-dart leg.
59.
Oh, Cammy, and that would have been sensational, would it? That really would have been wonderful stuff if Luke Littler, having missed the double 12, watched Cameron Menzies take out the 9-dart leg himself.
128.
Double 18
from Cameron.
Oh,
long way to readjust, and now he's got to go across the board.
18.
Oh, he couldn't lose a leg from here, could he? Treble 18 tops perhaps for Littler for another bit of showmanship, showboating, call it what you will, but he hasn't won the match just yet.
Game shot.
Cameron Menzies reels in the 7th leg. 5-2 now. He's averaging 96. He's missed too many doubles.
60.
He's missed 11 of his 13 attempts at a double, so the match could have been closer.
Yeah.
No matter how well Littler has played. And Littler has played well. He's averaging 111 and change. And he missed that double 12 with a 9-dart leg. With the epic sight of Menzies, like a fan on a football terrace, trying to cheer in the double 12, even though it was against him. Great stuff. Great scenes. And Luke Littler still has a chance to go out with a 160 to wrap up a 6-2 success. No, it won't go.
Great setup play though. Double 16 left after 15 darts. One of his worst legs of the match, if he does go on to win this leg.
The damage was done early on. A missed double 12 for a 9-dart leg for Luke Littler, but still the Littler train rumbles on here in Wigan. There's a good chance here he can fashion a break opportunity here, Ryan Searle.
140.
It's going to give him a poke at a finish, albeit one that may involve the bullseye.
140.
Good riposte.
1-2-4 then. Treble 18 for the bull. Bullseye now for a break.
Game shot.
What a shot that is from Ryan Searle.
Impressive.
Good 19 and left him double 18. The shot was when he hit the 20 was the 18s. Treble 18 for tops. And there endeth the lesson, Rodney Stud.
Thank you, Colin. Double 6, and if he misses this,
game shot.
Forget that. He hasn't missed. It's 5-2.
Take this out, Rod.
No can do. So Ryan Searle now 62 points.
There's the miscount.
Yeah. 18. Now tops.
22.
And the miscount has left him on double 13. 5, yes. Double 8, double 4, sorry.
22.
It's almost like my 20 and bull earlier. Don't fancy it.
Game shot on the match.
What do I know?
Ryan
He did
Searle.
though, this is more important. And Ryan Searle dominated.
Well, that's a great first dart. Treble 18 now for double 12. Well, that was a bit of a loose dart, but great recovery. Great recovery.
$140.
Littler finally finds 2 treble 20s.
Double 16.
Too late.
Game shooter to go 2 up early doors against Luke Littler. We've seen on the double against Menzies, and here looking to close the gap to just 1 leg again. 21. A leg off here. $82.
Well, I was just about to say if he takes out this 102, it might kick him into gear and get himself going.
I'll tell you what, if Suter takes out this 289, it will get him going. Littler has 57. His preferred double, the double 10. Double 10. Littler's
Game shot.
3-2. All intents and purposes, and the way it looks at this point. Another. Will he go for it? He does go for it. He misses the bullseye.
121.
With his opponent at the time 183 behind.
Alan Suter here has thrown
100.
15 darts and he's only halfway through the leg.
In off
3.
No. Off 1 dart, off the wire and still out. Yeah, this has been the poor leg on throw from Alan Suter that we mentioned. It's been a pretty good leg against the Dutch by Littler, but he's still going to need at least 16 to finish. 16 darts, and it is 16 darts, and it's enough to level it up. And that was the match move. Or perhaps more accurately, Alan Suter has gone into reverse mid-match.
77. $72.
Well, the last leg was won in 16 darts by Luke Littler, and this one can be won
94.
In 15 or fewer if he goes out this turn. 13
Game
darter.
shot.
That is more the kind of leg we're used to seeing from Luke the Nuke.
Yeah.
In 2005.
Well,
51.
I don't know about that dart of the ball for the first dart. Didn't really need to do it.
Well, now 180 would leave Shanghai, and now that puts the heat on the 84. Earlier we saw 180 to leave 124 from Littler. It doesn't matter now as Alan Suter takes the 84. Suits you, Alan. Fair play to him. He's being hit by some heavy artillery now by Luke Littler.
$58. $177.
Well, I hardly need to say. 180, 177 and 144, as any professional will tell you, is a much easier in inverted commas route to a 9-dart leg than a 141. 2 treble 20s. No. You get the range on the first one, you can fancy the second for double 12.
89.
The average now up to 98 or so for Luke Littler, so he's
99.
upped his game. That's for the whole match. Remember, it was in the mid-80s for quite a while.
Yeah.
Double top. Double 10, he won't mind that.
35.
It's a surprise. He hits that over 50% of the time, or has since the start of the World Championship. It's phenomenal on that segment of the board. Suter cannot go out on 164 now, so Luke Littler is looking at double 10 for a 5-4 lead.
34.
And you'd be shocked if he missed with 3 darts in hand at that target. Shocked. Shocked, I tell you.
No score.
Busts it to go back to double 10.
Well,
colour me surprised,
huge opportunity. Huge opportunity here for Alan Suter.
Oh, and now then, Alan Suter burgles that leg, the 9th leg, on double 15. This now a nail biter.
139. $93.
Well, good thinking. The 2 biggest finishes on the dartboard.
He didn't appear to even bother countenancing a treble there.
125.
Just a big 13 to leave 170.
Yeah.
Well then, will he reel it in?
145.
Oh, he loves a big fish, Luke Littler, but he couldn't find it. And Alan Suter, 6, possibly an accident, leaves double 18, now double 9. I'm sure he was going for the 10, but the 6 was okay, but then he couldn't convert the 2 darts at double 18. Double 10. Oh my goodness.
Oof.
20.
Tell you what, that's petulant. Because, well, now he's left himself 5. With a bit more care and attention, he could have bust if that's what he wanted to do, or left himself a double. He's done neither of those things, and that was silly. You know,
I totally agree with you, Rod.
We've spent so much time saying he's not playing like a 17-year-old, but that was something that you'd expect about a 12-year-old to do, and you know, he's going to have to get used to the criticism if he does things like that. It may not matter. It won't matter if he finishes off here. But that was daft from Luke Littler. And he gets it, and it doesn't matter now, so it doesn't matter what we think of it. But Alan Suter as a seasoned pro, could have really. Now 1-2-1.
Once again, Alan Suter takes this leg. Didn't even look at the treble 17 because he knew he didn't have to. Got to pick a treble now.
59.
Ryan Searle has won the other semi-final, so he's the man who's sat with his feet up waiting to see what happens
58.
at the end of this dust-up. 162 here, Alan Suter. These are big moments. Now he's got 2 in hand. Oh.
44.
Well, it's in the double, isn't it? It's in the double. He'd been better out of the board, because now he's left 18 when he comes back, Alan Suter. He may not be coming back. He won't be. If Luke Littler hits double 18, he's not, and that is what he can do. We saw the ridiculous in the previous leg. Now we witness a sublime from Luke Littler. That was incredible. Throw. We were talking about holding throw to get through. Hold throw to send it into a last leg.
100.
If Luke does go on to win this match, Alan Suter will know this was an opportunity.
I think you're right.
It was a huge opportunity, but it's not over yet.
123.
No, but now it really is nail-biting stuff, because Alan Suter is down to a finish and Littler is not on a finish. So Suter's got 138 to look at and 2 visits to the board to clean it up. Should be 6-all from here.
60.
Well, big shot here, Rod. I was just about to say, if he could fill this up here, we know he's capable of doing that. Well, 6 darts now for Alan Suter. Like you say, it should be 6-all now. 20 the tops. Top of the show.
58.
Right, well, Luke Littler will be looking to leave a single darter here. That's not going to happen. So Alan Suter,
43.
3 darts here at double 10. His finishing has not been quite on point last few legs. It is there though. 6 each. Right then, Luke Littler has the darts.
$57.
Well, a very edgy last leg. What Luke Littler wouldn't give to have 2 treble 20s here, or 2 treble 19s even. Well,
45.
Another opening for Suter.
Well,
that's a great
can he take it, Colin? Can he seize the initiative? Oh yes, he can.
180.
Initiative well and truly seized by Alan Suter. He's got a lead of just a shade under 100 here, less
140.
So Littler now in front, but not by much. So the 1-2-1 may have to go for Luke Littler, but we've seen a 150 from Luke the Nuke in this match.
54.
That's not enough. He needed trebles there. This could be, well, it is for the match.
43.
Well, if you said to Alan Suter you got a chance to win the deciding leg in 15 darts, he'd have thought that was manna from heaven, but he's going to struggle to do so. Can he find the treble? No, not quite. Not quite in the treble, and that
39.
Last dart just adds to his misery. 78 plays 75. Littler first for a place in the final here in the Players' Championship. 24 left. Luke Littler wants double 6 now. And Luke Littler has held on to edge out Alan Suter. What a match that was. He really had to fight there. That's the toughest match he's had all day by some distance. And Alan Suter will feel it's a chance missed. But
136.
Well, what a shot this will be.
111.
No bother that he didn't hit the double 16, because Ryan obviously wasn't on a finish, but throwing now here double 16 for back-to-back 13.
Game shot.
Which he duly hits. Well, I think you said about that earlier.
Yeah, like snooker players look 4, 5, 6 shots ahead during a break.
Yeah.
Littler is looking
69 left, yeah.
4, 5, 6 darts ahead during a leg of darts.
91.
Yep.
which is quite extraordinary. Most players just throw and work out what they need later.
39.
Double 10.
Game
does
shot.
Not miss double 10.
Who's going to have to keep pushing and pressing to try and get that break back. And that's going to be a very, very, very tough thing to do.
It's a tough thing to do when the guy you're trying to break has left 68 after 9 darts.
123.
Yeah.
He needs multiple misses at double round Searle here. He gets
48.
1. He's going to need another 3 missed darts at double 10 to start with, and Luke Littler missing 3 at double 10 is unlikely, but we have seen it happen today. And perhaps again. No sir, double 5 is the bailout. He'd have loved a maxi, but a 140 just nudges him in front. Oh, look at this though. With the counter punch.
180.
When you say about having to take things out,
91.
the 3 legs that Ryan Searle's won have come in 15, 13 and 14. But Luke Littler's 4 legs are coming 13, 13, 15, 14.
91.
That is proper world-class championship stuff.
It is very much.
121.
This is top-notch stuff from both players.
Oh, double 8 here. What a shot that is.
Rollicking stuff
180.
As Ryan Searle smashes in a maximum. He's got to find a break. This could be the leg where he gets a chance.
140.
All he wants is a chance. A dart at a double. A couple of darts at a double. He could earn them in this leg.
81.
Oh, that 3rd dart. Tops. Double 10.
65.
That 3rd dart. Lloyd is left 119. Oh, it may not matter. He's going to get the chance. He's going to get a dart. Double 13. 1 dart.
106.
A double 13.
And not for the first time in this match has he left double 13 for
Game shot.
100+ combination.
On both occasions. And Searle's chances are getting fewer and fewer and fewer. He's got to find a break. And it must come in the 12th leg or the 14th. They're the only 2 chances he's got left.
95.
And in the meantime, he's got to keep holding his own throw, which is by no means a lock. Double 5, he holds there, 12 darts. Well, I'll tell you what, and he may well leave Wigan thinking I would have won the title if it hadn't been for that pesky kid.
96.
Well, do you know what? The way that Luke Littler's playing here, Rod,
140.
there could be a few people leaving certain venues thinking that very same thought.
Game
Oh,
shot.
my word. To hand it to Ryan Searle.
Yeah.
You talk about not throwing in the towel.
81.
Whoever wins this today, Rod, absolutely fantastic stuff. I'll applaud him. Absolutely brilliant entertainment.
60.
Fantastic dart play. And
one of the great finals, Colin, isn't it?
Oh, I think it is, Rod. Very much so.
Oh, look at this. He's got a break, and after 9 darts, having to break throw, he's left 60 against the darts. And now he's going to get 2 darts at a double here, you would think, to break and send it into decider. Tops for Ryan Searle. Ryan Searle has done what seemed impossible. And he's now got the darts in the decider with that sensational leg of darts. With a couple of maximums and a 60 checkout has done it. But Littler now
180.
says, I don't care who's got the darts in the last leg. Doesn't make any difference to me who's throwing first.
60.
This is edgy as seat stuff.
Well,
I don't think, like we just said, right, I don't think he could have asked for a better final than this for the Open Pro Tour event of the year. Fabulous stuff. Round of applause to the Berry fellas.
25.
Sensational stuff.
And it's not over yet.
140.
Well, Littler has the advantage by 5 points plus these. So it's who can get down and out from about 200 quickest. Littler, loose visit. Ryan Searle, loose dart.
41.
Both players.
Nitty gritty now. What a shot this will be, Rod.
Well, 100's good.
100.
And he quite fancied a double top there to leave double 10. He wouldn't have minded that. I thought, oh, this would be a real trump card. Well, he's disappointed because it puts him out of finishing range, but disappointed because the first dart was there for Iran, and he knows that. Double top. And it is debut delight in the Players' Championship for Luke the Nuke Littler. An explosive afternoon's action. And Luke the Nuke has done it after a sensational final against Ryan Searle. And Ryan Searle would not throw in the towel, and he kept on battling away, and he took it to a last leg shootout before Luke Littler got the job done. The most amazing afternoon's entertainment here.